right, 3.4. This one should be pretty quick, pretty easy. We've already covered permutation. We've already covered combination. So what happens if we need to do both? Like, we have to decide, is it a permutation? Is it a combination? So we're going to practice today. A permutation, remember, is when order matters. So the number of possible arrangements in a set where the order of the arrangement matters. So if you're doing shortened notes, order matters for a permutation. Combination, order does not matter. Okay. Okay. So example 1, we're just determining if it is permutation or combination. A high school is planning to put on a musical West Side Story, or on the musical West Side Story. Sorry, it's still early here. There are 20 singers auditioning for the musical. The director is looking for 2 singers who could sing a duet. In how many ways can the director choose 2 singers from the 20 singers? So we want to indicate if it's a permutation or combination, and let's start with a reason. So think about if I chose singer A and singer B, and they're doing a duet together. Is that any different than singer B and singer A doing a duet together? No. So order does not matter. So therefore, my picture's in the way again, it is a combination. All right. Next up, I'm not sure how to get rid of the recording symbol. There we go. All right, the director is also interested in the number of ways to choose a lead singer and a backup singer. In how many ways can we choose a lead singer and a backup singer? So this time, the reason it's different is if singer A is the lead singer and singer B is the backup, that's different than reversing those roles. So singer B is the lead and singer A is the backup. So in this case, we say that order does matter. So it's a permutation. All right. How many ways can a person choose 3 different desserts from a dessert tray of 8 desserts? Again, I just chose 3 random desserts here. So a chocolate cake, a brownie, and a cookie is the same outcome as choosing a brownie, a chocolate cake, and a cookie. They're all 3 on the plate from the 8 desserts that you picked, so therefore it's a combination. Another one. How many ways can a manager of a baseball team choose the leadoff batter and the second batter from a baseball team of 9 players? If you know anything about baseball, you know that each spot is important, depending a lot of times on your batting average. So leadoff and second batter are definitely different. So whichever spot you're put in is definitely different. So order matters. So it is a permutation. Okay. All right. I liked this to show this one because of this word, which makes it a little different. How many ways are there to place 7 distinct pieces of art in a row? So that's just saying there's 7 different ones. We're going to place them all in a row, and so we're lining it up. So anytime books on a shelf, anything in a row, we're lining it up, order matters, so it's a permutation. Now, if we actually want to solve that, we say, hey, there's 7. We're actually solving all 7. Remember, we could write that as 7 factorial because that's 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. Or maybe you thought it's 7 and we're choosing all 7, so I'm going to type it like this into Desmos. That's fine. Either way, you get 5,040 ways. What you can't see here is that Desmos gave us the same answer for both. Okay? All right, one more. What if we are selecting 4 balls without replacement from a container of 15 balls that are numbered 1 to 15? Again, drawing 1, 2, 3, and then 4 is no different than drawing 4, 2, 3, and then 1. So order does not matter. That's a combination. So for combination, that's NCR. Remember, the biggest number does go first because we're saying we have 15 and we want to choose 4 of them. If I only had 4 of them and I wanted to choose 15, that's not possible. You'll always get the answer 0. So make sure to put the bigger number first. And you get 1,365 ways. Remember, those screenshots there are screenshots of Desmos, so make sure you're practicing. You don't have to find the stats button. You can actually type lowercase n, capital C, lowercase r, and then open a parenthesis and it'll do it for you. Okay? All right. So now you're just practicing. Can you tell the difference between permutation and combination?